Welcome back to another episode of Chicken Hawk Talk. I'm Jadynn.
I'm Jhamane.
I'm Micah.
I'm Kemiah.
And on this episode, we're doing a rapid fire of topic submissions from our peers. So, here is the bowl. And I'll be picking from the bowl. You see, like, it's like glittery and sparkly gold, you know, blue and gold. Yeah. So, who would like to go first?
I'll go first. Okay. New Year's resolutions. Okay. So, for New Year's resolutions, I think I only had 3 this year. That was stop procrastinating. Love to see it.
Did you do it yet?
No.
She working there.
Getting there, slowly. Actually be to school on time.
Oh,
Love to see it.
you're working that one? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and get into a lot more like clubs and different programs that the school offers. College resumes, guys. Get those done.
Cool.
I don't remember my resolutions.
Come on now.
Micah,
Do you remember yours?
You have?
I had like a list. Like it was a full list.
You don't remember anything from your list?
None that I'd share on YouTube. But
Oh, okay.
Oh, it was that type of list.
I don't know what that means, but anywho, I don't really have any New Year's resolutions. I'm just gonna try and be somewhat better. You know, maybe
A better person.
You know,
We're gonna
a
manifest
little bit.
that.
You know, maybe a little exercising every now and
The
again.
best version of ourselves.
Yeah, slightly.
Let's get healthy this year.
You know,
guys.
realistic changes, alterations.
are you healthy?
How? What are your New Year resolutions?
Mine, I only really had 2. So my 2 New Year's resolutions was time management, because I've been slipping. Like time is like this, and then me, I just go like that. And then my next New Year's resolution is to go out more, because every day I just was at home.
Right, because we had a Christmas party, and where
Shh,
was he?
Listen,
Not
I
the
had
party.
priorities. I had college essays to write. So
Her.
As you should.
Okay.
It was only like 3 hours. You can't spare 3 hours.
no thanks.
You could have spent 1. Maybe. You
Okay.
never know.
Who wants to pick next?
Go, Michael.
Head.
I see something stupid. School clubs. Before we continue this conversation, y'all should definitely join.
You know, so what you're trying to say is the school has many clubs. You know, GSA, we
The
have
book
book
club,
clubs, science bowl,
Yeah,
apparently.
soda.
And our own club, Media Club.
You know.
It's the quill.
The quill.
You know, we have different departments
There are
under the
sub-units.
quill. You know,
Thank you.
subunits. We have the magazine, the newspaper, and then of
and
course
Podcasts.
Can anybody else remember other clubs?
It's French
we have?
Club. It's starting up. I think like this month it's starting up again.
Yeah, that's French
There's
Club.
Interact Club.
How I'm in Interact Club. I'm so sorry. Yeah, we have Interact Club.
I lost my
Also,
thing.
Quiz Bowl and Moot Court.
Yeah, Moot Court starting back up too.
Let's just see it. Let's just see it.
Are you in Moot Court?
English?
Moot Court?
What, me? No. You see, that was a consideration because I had written an essay last year, and somebody told me was like, you know, you're a good arguer. You could sign up for Moot Court.
Arguer. That's not a word.
Listen, shh.
Oh.
Your English is the worst.
Oh,
Not
way
too much.
worse.
Okay.
Not too much. Are you in
We're
Moot Court?
Friday? Yeah, I am.
Oh, look. Are you in Moot Court?
Aren't you in the team? I think you're in the team.
I joined this.
I am. I'm
Yeah.
gonna pick too. Anywho's, who wants to pick next?
I guess I'll go. New classes. So far, I've senioritis,
Oh
so
goodness.
What is?
Basically, seniors tired of being in school and ready to leave. So like the motivation for school is just
it's just
Not there.
slowly dropping. Yeah, I'd be feeling less motivated to go to my classes. I mean, I go to the ones that I actually have to go to, but like
you know those AP
the
classes,
elective, what?
like the AP class. You know,
Yeah,
you gotta go to
because-
Yeah,
listen.
you gotta go to those.
Once my grades start slipping, I'll be ready to myself.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, on YouTube?
But them electives, I don't know. It's just a different vibe.
You be late to class.
It just depends, I guess, on the schedule that you have them most
we
of
have
the
to
time.
pretend that I'm a scholar. I'm never
We're
late.
all
my
scholars
girl.
here, especially for our YouTube image. We're all scholars here.
Love to see it. Love to see it.
So what about you guys in classes?
I like my new classes. I don't like the schedule they're in.
Oh,
Why do I have
Valid.
English first period?
but
No,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
a no for me.
Because I have calculus first period.
I feel like getting math out the way first. Maybe
But then
better.
it's like calculus straight, like first thing in the morning. And then it's like, when the exam come around, I have to take that first period. So we're going to be in here for 2 hours.
That was
trying
me
to figure out
today.
what to
Taking-
do.
He took a science test today.
And I don't think I passed Miss Fred test, to be honest. I
Oh
don't
my
know.
goodness. Next year, like, she one of your new teachers?
Yeah, I
Remember we talked about him today in class today.
You guys talked
Miss
about
Fred.
me? Oh, okay.
Okay, but you think the YouTube people know about what class he has?
Well, now
no,
they know.
that's what we're asking. So, like, what new classes do you have?
I have honors biology. What's it? Flex block. That's a class.
It doesn't really count, but okay.
Computer science.
Mm-hmm.
The rest.
Not my career goal. My,
wow.
you know. And sociology. And fifth period is French.
Cool.
What do you have for your new schedule?
I mean, most of my classes were already full year classes. Like, I had yearbook and then, like, 2 AP classes. My new class is forensic science. So,
How's that going for you?
it's actually pretty
Steve
good
Rose.
because
Yeah.
I like I think I like forensics. So I'm like, there's a lot of work, but it's cool. I think lots
Yeah,
of
it's a
She
lot
people.
comes
of
in
work.
class
It's a
daily
lot of work,
talking about
and then-
fingerprints and blood. So
And then it's like,
we got that going.
I like the class, but my biggest struggle is staying awake.
Oh, let me see. Do we have one more? Okay, seniors leaving. Only 2 of us are leaving right now.
Yep.
But I mean, it's just a matter of like, did you start applying for colleges?
Yeah, I applied to like 7, 8, no, 9 schools, 9 or 10 schools
9?
so far.
Yes.
Are they like all HBCUs?
No, it's a mixed bag.
But I mean, so far I only applied for UVI because I don't see myself in any other places. But I know, like, we have some friends who like Mandy, even though she's not here on the podcast right now, but she joined the military. So, you know, like, there's different career paths. Like, some people are probably not even went to college. That's the
To
thing.
be honest,
But I mean, you know, who could talk about life after high school, like, even if it doesn't entail college? Y'all know who? Sergeant First Class Burrows.
Oh. I'm here.
So, Sergeant Burrows, introduce yourself to the audience and everyone first.
All right, so good afternoon. I'm Sergeant First Class Burrows, the Army recruiter stationed down at Niskey Center. Provide an opportunity for both active duty and Army Reserve, and heavily floating around the Charlotte Raleigh High School area.
Heavily.
I
See you every day.
every
Yeah,
day.
he's one of those
Every
recruiters
day.
that you see all the time, even if it's not to recruit
That's
people.
a good thing, though.
It's just like at everything, it could be internet, and he's just there in the audience, just sitting down.
Yeah, I like to be involved, you know? Like, I like to make sure that I connect with the community, connect with the students, you know? Try to always be in tune with everything that's going on.
So why did you join the military?
Oh man, so I joined the military to pretty much. I had a goal, right? So my parents were in the military. Not sure if you know what like a sergeant major is, but my stepdad was a sergeant major. So like growing up, I always had like these pictures around the house of them traveling to different areas. So I look around the house and I see all these pictures like them in Paris and all these different places. I'm like, man, how am I going to get to these places? So I was like, you know what? I'm going to figure life out. I had no intentions of joining the military, but you know, I worked for 2 years. I was making good money, and then I decided like I wanted more. So I was like, you know what? Let me just see what the Army's talking about. Went down there, took a test, passed it, and I'm here 16 years later.
You should write a book.
I am actually.
You are?
It's funny that you mentioned
Oh
that.
my
right?
goodness.
No, I really am. Like, I really am. So, no, I'm for real. Actually, my book is going to be called "Putting Your Best Foot Forward," and it's going to talk about things that I've been through, both with the military and personal life, and you know, always giving it your best. So,
Are you from here?
no, originally from Trinidad and Tobago. Oh yeah.
He's still West Indian guy.
Oh yeah. Shout out to my Trini roots. So yeah.
But so yeah. What would you say your relationship is like with your recruits? Like, do you still keep in contact with them after they're gone? And how's that like?
Well, most definitely. Like, I try not to make it like a cut and dry process. Like I'm very in tune with the people that I work with. It's like a lifelong relationship. You don't just join the army and I'm like, all right, see you later. Like, nah, it's not like that, right? Like you kind of become like a mentor, career advisor, kind of counselor to like guide these people through their career. So, they can, people that I've worked with in the past can always reach out to me and, ask for advice and different things. And the people that I work with now, our team right now, I'm very in tune with our team. So I check in with them every week. We do volunteer events. We do a lot of different things. So, I just try to make sure that everyone's connected. We're all interacting with each other and it's a good environment.
Okay, so you talk about your parents being all over the place. What are some of the settings you've been in since joining the military?
So when I joined the military, my first duty station was Germany. And I was only supposed to be there for 3 years. And I liked it so much, I was like, I'm going to stay another 3 years. So
Only 3 years? That's a long time.
I know, right? But let me tell you. So I was 21 in Germany. So stayed there for 3 years. I extended for an additional 3 years. After that, then I went to Fort Hood, Texas. From Fort Hood, I went to Egypt. I did deploy while I was in Germany as well. After Egypt, I went to Fort Bliss. After Fort Bliss, then I went to Korea. After Korea, then I essentially came here. So it's been a lot of in and out of traveling throughout the States or throughout the career.
Someone told me Fort Hood was a very ghetto.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, Fort Hood's not ghetto. Fort Hood is well, everywhere has a ghetto, right? But Fort Hood isn't ghetto, right? Fort Hood is, it's a great duty station as far as like amenities, things that they offer. You have areas outside of that some are more lavish than others, but the duty station itself, the base, isn't ghetto. It's very state of the art. You just kind of just have to be there to like experience it.
That's right, Micah. You can't go off of. You can't play by
Yeah.
air.
I'm
You can't play by air.
Why you
Not what I'm right.
But I mean, what was it like to go from all those places to come back to the Caribbean? Like, did you come back with any certain expectations?
Yeah. So in Trinidad, growing up, it's like, there was some challenges growing up. We had to catch water in a pail. We had like an outhouse. Power go out. Some of the same things that kind of still happen in St. Thomas. So when they said, "Hey, you're going to St. Thomas," I was like, oh man, I gotta get ready for my power to get out, right? And like
literally earlier today.
Yeah, like had to wait for the power, right? But no, it's a challenge. It's not something that everyone can be accustomed or being used to and station in and be able to function. Because a lot of people kind of complain, but I just had to get myself mentally prepared. Like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna come back here and I'm gonna make the best of it, regardless of certain things that I'm used to or haven't been used to in a while, and just make the best of it.
Do you think you're the favorite recruiter for the
Nah,
island?
let me tell you, I actually don't like the term, like, favorite recruiter. No, I'm being real.
For the school.
For the school? For the island?
Oh,
Nah.
island is wild. Okay.
I would say, shout out to all the other branches that have a lot of other recruiters. I would say maybe there's somebody that's a favorite that's not me, but I would not consider myself the favorite.
See, now personally, I run from the other recruiters. Well, I mean, at least I dodge them, avoid them, try and disappear, camouflage, if you will.
Like, we can see you, though.
You see, but the thing is, talking to, like, the others, anytime they come up to you, you know for sure they're talking about their branch of the military. She's just like, oh my goodness. But talking to Jehovah's Witness, I don't want to hear about it, please. Leave me be.
It had a time I was walking, like, right there by the gate, and it was the Marine dude and the tall, dark-skinned dude. And all I said was hi, and they said, come talk to me.
Oh, my goodness.
My whole lunchtime gone. I was like, no.
Man. Now, for me, I try to make it, just, I don't try to chase people like, hey,
He's
army,
pandering.
army.
He's not
pandering. Right, so I try to just...
He's not the pandering type.
Right, I try to just, approach people casually. We just kind of talk about whatever. How's your day? How's you, what do you have going on? And then, every now and then I might be like, hey, what's your plan? Like, to me, it's not about whether a person wants to join the military or not. I'm like, hey, just make sure that you have some type of plan. Like, at least I'm there to facilitate the information of having your options of different things to do. I know you mentioned earlier that, some people apply for college, some people join the military. It's just an option, right, to help you achieve your goal. But I try not to be the pestering recruiter, so.
Probably for the best.
Appreciate that.
I was
You notice your hair? Yeah.
She's a hater,
Yeah. So, in the military, what were some of the challenges that you faced?
Some of the challenges that I face.
Challenges and highlights.
Okay, so I'll sum it up with like one category, and it's not even necessarily military related, right? Because like there's people that do different career paths, different things in life, and they might seem like, okay, well, from a firefighter, like one of the challenges I'm gonna face is dealing with a fire, right? Or being a police officer, dealing with whatever is going on they're responding to. For me, I would say one of the challenges in life is dealing with people, right? Because everybody's different, right? Not everybody gets along. Everybody has different point of views, different opinions, and it's all about how do you all kind of like work together. How do you make things work? How do you function as one to kind of make things work? So throughout, even those people that are in a different career paths, I'm pretty sure that the fact that they have to work with different people in those career paths is one of the most challenging things that they have to deal with. So for me, it's dealing with people.
I think my uncle would agree because he's also in the military, and like when he used to come home and stuff, like you would hear him like stressed out, like talking to these privates and stuff.
Stress is real, bro. Nah.
Did you ever want to like change careers or do a different career besides military?
No, but initially, just to be completely honest, right? When I joined high school, I initially thought about going to the Air Force. I actually did go to the Air Force, right? Like to join, right? No, I went to the Air Force recruiter. But the thing is, they had. I didn't like their process, right? So one, he said it was over a year wait, and I was just like, I'm trying to start life today. like I'm not trying to start life next year. Like I'm trying to start life today. And then not only that, but they were just going to like assign me a random job, and I was just like, I kind of want a little bit more control over the things that I could do. So, I gave it some more time. Then I decided to go to the Army, and it worked out. I got to select the job that I wanted to do. I had like many options, and that's kind of what led to me being here now. But I never, want to start like, hey, if I could do something different, would it be in a different branch or a different career field? I think I'm where I'm supposed to be in life. So
that's cool. And I know I've been to a couple of PTs with Sergeant Burroughs, like the Army. I'm not in shape. It was a struggle.
Man. Just come out
but,
there.
I mean, would you say like that's like a community thing? Do you just do that to encourage others to exercise?
So,
is it like a plot to lure?
I like to work out, right? I think I work out like 5-6 days a week. But we do have Future Soldier PT every Thursday, right? Or every other Thursday. So, we encourage anyone in the community, if they're not doing anything, even if they don't have an interest in joining the military, we still come out and just kind of interact with other students, maybe get in shape, just to, kill some time, do something different, try to get you out of your element. Who knows, it might build some confidence, different things that's going on. But every Thursday we have something different. But PT is definitely something I'm definitely into. It's not just a luring thing, we do it because that's what we like to do.
Yeah, Jhamane, let's go PT.
Yeah, I'll go see you there one day.
Yeah,
right?
one day.
We'll see Micah there though.
Micah, no.
I feel like we should all go one time. As
Y'all
a collective, we went to the backstage with the producers back there.
Get the whole quill crew, right? Like y'all come out in like cool shirts, you know what I'm saying? Like
nobody might be laughing.
Get the quill, the whole quill team out there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the whole quill for you, like
yeah. Like for real.
That should be
y'all can throw up the cues,
and then we could do a newspaper article on it, with a little review.
But could we get
exactly
volunteer points though?
Yeah, you actually can.
Hours?
Community hours. Actually got some. We're thing at the Red Cross.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah. there's that awkward silence. They're like, well, what are we talking about now? Well, hey, I like helping people, right? So, shout out to the fact that, y'all invited me out here. I appreciate y'all. I'm not sure if this is the end, but,
would you join the military?
Considering.
Low key.
We have Armandi here. She's not on this episode, but
oh yeah,
she's one of your recruits.
Definitely.
Do they come to you? Do you just, from your walking around and talking to people, they end up just saying like, "Hey"?
So like the process of joining starts with a conversation. Mm-hmm. It's literally like, "Hey, what are your plans?" When I met Armandi, she knew what she wanted to do. She's like, I want to do this and I want to do that. I was like, okay, all right, cool. Like, let's help you get to where you need to go. Like, she was very focused. She had a plan and she knew how she wanted to like execute that plan. I was just there to facilitate the process of joining. But for anybody that's interested in joining, I mean, it literally starts with a simple conversation. You know, some people, like you said, like to run. I'm just like, I'm not chasing you. But you know, if I'm here for the information. It's just a simple conversation, feedback among two people, and you know, that's pretty much it.
Well, thank you, Sergeant Barrows, for being
no
our
problem.
guest speaker today. We'll be looking for more topic suggestions, maybe some other. I'm not finished yet. Some other people to interview, so we can have more guests like Sergeant Barrows. But again, thank you for being here and having a conversation with us.
Hey, I appreciate you. Thank you for having me. Right, appreciate you as well. Thank you. Thank you.
Best for last.
I know, right?
No.
Do we throw up like cues to end the thing, or how to, or like
Cues?
you know, quill cues?
I don't know how we do a cue, like that's a hand signal or like a chicken hawk.
The yup.
God.
Oh, chicken.
No. We can just do
Yo,
it.
bye.
Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Peace.
Micah!
That's perfect.
Wait, hold on. This is pause, right?
No, keep
Micah, if
recording.
you don't stop,
Keep recording.
stop.
Keep recording.
If you don't stop
This is-
changing the subject.
What's
Seniors leaving. Honestly, I can't wait.
Oh,
Damn.
wow.
I'm gonna be sad because like
I'm gonna miss this certain
I'm not gonna miss
I'm
none
gonna
of y'all.
miss.
Nobody. Not a soul.
I'm
See
gonna miss.
Micah.
I'm gonna miss Xenasia. Not Giovanni though. I'm gonna get right here.
That's our producer, if you guys didn't know.
Right.
You have to request your soda. and
Say
then you have to
words.
give words.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
No.